Well, we've started dissecting the old splitter today. And get that slide up close to the wedge. It's pretty easy to see why this is being done. You can really see how badly it's twisted. Already ground the welds off the axle. I'm just going to go in there and cut those two pipes off with the Sawzall, and hopefully that's all going to line up with the stubs I put on the new beam. I'm hoping I can just plug those tubes on and make 4 welds, and 1 in each tube, and a couple on the axle, and it'll be back to being a wood splitter again. Maybe this time I'll actually buy a vent cap for that tank instead of just putting a pipe nipple and a pill bottle on it. We're a little bit hillbilly around here, I guess. Whatever works. It's an old Ford tractor control, hydraulic control valves off a Ford tractor. The engine, I just changed the spring. That's a Chinese engine. I don't even know how you'd pronounce the name of it. It's a Honda clone anyway. Well, this is the first day I've seen the sun, and I don't know how long. All we get is rain. So I'm going to put this camera away and get cutting, because the rain is supposed to be back tomorrow. And I just kind of like to have this thing cut apart and inside the garage before that happens. It's not very nice working out in the rain, especially when you got a weld. It can get kind of unpleasant at times. Anyway, I'm going to get out the Sawzall and start cutting. Well, I managed to get her cut apart, but now I got to move that in there and mount the two together. And as usual, when you need a hand, you better start looking at the end of your own arm, because that's about the only place you're going to find one. I'm not just sure how I'm going to do this yet. I don't really want to wait for any help, because as that sits right now, after I've put the hitch on the front of it, done that this morning, I can't close the shop door unless I move it. So it's got to be on its wheels tonight before I stop. So waiting for help isn't very appealing right now, because well, as I said, when you need a hand, you best start looking at the end of your own arm. There's never anybody available. We managed to get the new section connected to the old section today. Never did find anybody to give me a hand, but I managed to get her on there by myself. It's usually the way things go around here. I kind of prefer it that way, actually. Pack her in and go and have some dinner, and maybe come back out later and put the cylinder in and come up with a mount for the control. whole lot stronger and straighter than it was. Still ain't too pretty, but it hopefully won't bend anymore. This old girl here, she's in pretty rough shape. Take that cylinder out of there and the control off it later after dinner. May or may not get them mounted tonight, but we'll see what we can do. But, well, we managed to get one nice day anyway to get the outside work done.